What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. This is Matt with Honor Your Health. I hope everyone is having a good start to their weekend. I hope everyone's getting rest. I have a couple of things to discuss with you all today, and that is the main subject is taking responsibility. Okay? So, where do I start? I don't think a lot of people take responsibility for their actions in life. I work with a lot of people who say they want something, but don't realize the things that they have to give up to get there. Say they want something, but don't realize how much work it takes to get there. Right. Recently, I have seen in several people that people are not willing to sacrifice or to let go of their old self, their past self, their habits, and I'm not saying that these things are quick and easy and done, but I am saying you need to kind of start to wake up and get out of your trance a bit, right? Because right now I'm seeing a lot of people that say, oh, I want to get healthy, or oh, I want to do this, or oh, I want to do that. And because we've been so conditioned to thinking that things have to happen like this, they get discouraged because they're like, well, I'm taking supplements and why isn't this working? And I'm like, okay, and I want to be very clear with this, right? Supplementation is there to help balance your body out. It is not a cure. It is not you're not, it's several factors to healing, right? And I think a lot of people don't want to, they want a magic pill to erase years of their life, to erase and to just like magically get better. That's not how it works, y'all. I love y'all, but it is not how it works. You have to start giving things up that you know are not working for you. And so many people, right? Like I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people, they are addicted to sugar, they are addicted to alcohol, and you are addicted to um, needing attention, right? And it's because like deep down you haven't dealt with why you do those things, right? Like if you asked yourself right here right now, why do I eat so much sugar? What's the answer? Why do I drink the amount of alcohol that I drink? What's the answer? Why do I not move my body? What's the answer? You're not asking yourself these important questions. And then when you talk to me or any other practitioner out in the world who's trying to help you, you blame them, or you cancel your appointment or what have you because you think you know better. You don't, because you wouldn't be coming to me or other practitioners who know what we're talking about if you did. So when I tell you that it's time to start looking at yourself in the mirror, and I don't mean that like go look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're amazing and tell yourself, no, this is where I need to get real with you. Okay. You need to start looking at your life and going and saying to yourself, I did this. I had to do that. It's called taking responsibility for your life, right? You have to look at why are you attracting the people in your life that you're attracting. You have to look at why are you not healthy. You have to look at why are you not in a relationship. You have to look at all of these things, and you have to start being honest with yourself. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of these things don't come from where you want to be. They come from where you've been, right? You're afraid to admit your pain in life that happened to you as a kid. You're afraid to admit that you've been rejected, that you've been hurt, that you've been abused. You're not acknowledging these deep emotional things that are keeping you from wanting to be healthy, right? People think it's just about food and it's just about taking some supplements. No, this is about really acknowledging your years of neglect, the years that I mean, I can attest to it right now, you guys. Like, I have been, for 15 years, I have put I'm not going to say some, all of my energy has been put into other people, not all in a good way. I have run from myself because I didn't think I deserved the self care and the attention. I thought that it was that the only way I could be validated and the only way that I could accept myself was if I just poured out energy to other people and cared about other people to the point where I just like didn't care for me. And recently I've been kind of like, I don't know if you ever feel this, but like almost exhausted and sleeping so much because I'm like, I deserve rest. I deserve to care for myself, right? I see this a lot with moms when they're, I know, and with taking care of their kids and their grandkids and etc. Is that they're pouring so much energy out to their kid, which is fine and obvious, right? But you need to care about yourself first. It's like that analogy of like you have to put your own face mask or your own oxygen mask on first before you put anybody else's on, right? Because you need to be alive to help somebody else. And it couldn't be more true. So I'm going to say, I think a lot of people get in their own way because they're sabotaging themselves. They don't believe, and this is a huge statement for you all. They do not believe that they deserve, and I'm talking to you do not believe you deserve to be truly healthy. Why? This is a hard one for a lot of people. It was a hard one for me too, because then you can't complain about it. If you were really healthy, if you were really at a place of peace, if you really loved yourself and loved your life and loved the people in your life, guess what? You wouldn't be able to complain. People like to complain a lot. They really do. It's like our thing in this world is like complaining. We love to complain. And again, I'm right there with you. I'm not saying I'm any better. I've felt it. I've been there. And then I go, and then eventually I woke up and I went, it's just not worth it. The glass of alcohol is just not worth feeling like shit for 2 days. The cake on Sunday at family dinner is just not worth not feeling good for a week because that's what's going to happen. And people don't give that any credit. They don't give that any weight to feeling good. Guys, food can kill your motivation. It can kill your discipline. It can kill your brain, right? The wrong thing can you might think something's healthy. Doesn't mean it's healthy for you. Okay? Start looking at your choices. Every choice, and I do mean every single choice you make has either a consequence or a reward. Every single one. Okay? So please listen to me when I say I'm not shaming you, I'm not guilt tripping you, I'm not anything. I'm being real with you because I feel like we need real in this world right now. Okay? You've got to start looking at your life. If you're in your 40s, 30s, and you're still getting drunk and wasted on a Friday and Saturday night, you need to look at your life. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to be honest, right? Our world would be so much better if people weren't just masking the pain in their life. Why do you think people drink? Why do you think people eat sugar and eat crap? It's because they don't like their life. I mean, I did it, so I can attest to it, right? I used to eat like complete crap because I didn't like who I was. I was a serial dater because I didn't like who I was and I was trying to find people to fill up my cup, right? Find people to validate me. Realizing now, like, I can validate myself. I'm good. I can validate my own self-worth. I was looking to other people to build up my self-esteem, to fix people, to build up my self-esteem when I realized, holy crap, I'm literally giving up my power and realizing that, and I'm realizing this now, that I don't need to do this anymore, right? So I'm no different than you. I've just chosen to say, I'm done. I'm done giving up my power. I'm done not feeling good. I am done. And I'm not perfect. So there's going to be times when I do some stupid stuff somewhere down the road, but I can own it and say, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. But I'm also not the kind of person where I need to have 4 drinks on a Friday night because I hate my life, or 4 drinks. And again, I'm not judging. It's just being honest, because I don't think enough people are being honest about the effects of all these things that are numbing you to death, right? You might think, oh, I'm Matt, I'm just trying to have fun. Okay, having fun, you can still have fun and not drink. You can still have fun and have like a glass every now and then. You can still have fun and, eat a little piece of sugar or whatever every now and then. You do not need to do this every single day. If you really were in a place of flow and a place of like loving yourself and not numbing the pain that you have, because that's really what's happening here, you guys, is that you are numbing your pain because you don't want to deal with the emotion that is inside of you that you never dealt with and that you never knew how to deal with. I'm saying to you, I know it's hard because I'm doing it now and it's not cute. It's not the pretty side of health, but that's the real side of health that will get you ultimately healthy, right? A lot of people's addictions, a lot of people's stress, a lot of people's imbalances are nutritional and are physical, but there's a lot of things that are emotionally and spiritually challenging and spiritually imbalanced, and you need to start dealing with that stuff. Okay. I want you all to be well. I want you all to stop sabotaging yourself and sabotaging your dreams, because there's so much you can do. Life is so abundant and it's so good, but you need to make the decision to have a life like that. I can't make that for you, right? You need to want that for yourself. So if you keep sabotaging yourself and then you come to me and you're like, I feel terrible, I don't feel good, da 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 da. First of all, when you start a program with me, I'm not saying the first couple of months aren't going to be tough. They're probably the toughest parts, right? I tell most people, like, the first month or two are always the hardest, and then after that, it's those next couple of years of maintenance are also the hardest, because it's that discipline, it's that commitment to yourself, it's all of that, right? So this journey doesn't end. And I think people think that, like, they're like, oh, once I've gotten that done, I'm finished. No, that is not how health works. It's not how life works. Okay. You need to start looking at yourself and going, okay, like, what do I want? What do I want in life? Like, where do I want to be? Right. That's responsibility. That's taking action in your own life and saying, I'm not satisfied with this. And if I'm really going to get to the next part and to level up, I need to start owning my own insecurities and owning why I continue to sabotage myself. Because it's the question. You're not answering the deepest question, which is, why do I do it? It's that simple, you guys. Just ask yourself questions. Stop just going through life. Answer your own questions. You know they're in there. You just need to start answering your own question. Why do I sabotage? Why do I feel like I don't deserve love? Why do I feel like why am I getting these people in my life? Why am I attracting these people into my life? Why do I feel really good throughout the week, and then Friday hits and I go binge drinking? Why do I do that? It's a very simple answer, but you need to be honest. And I don't think enough people are willing to be honest. And it's because of a deep wound. All of this stuff they're just deep wounds that you're not willing to acknowledge. And once you start to acknowledge it, guys, the pain goes away. But you need to realize that it's not just, everyone wants to say, oh, I'm not eating enough fiber, I'm not eating enough. Stop. Because you don't know what you're talking about. To me, and I'm not trying to sound cruel, it sounds stupid. You sound dumb. Okay? Because not everything, there's a lot of misinformation out there around real health, around true healing. And anybody who says, like, this is going to be the thing that gets you healthy, they're wrong. Because it's not one thing. It's several things working together that helps you get there, right? It's not just the food. It's not just the supplements. It's not just the water. It's not just how you think. It's not just the sleep. It's not just the people. It's literally all of that together that makes things work. So stop thinking that this healing journey is just this linear thing. Everything needs to coincide and be at the same point and work, right? And it takes time. It takes awareness. It takes being honest with yourself. It takes communication if you're working with a practitioner. Because, listen, practitioners can only help you. And I'm sure if any of my practitioner friends are listening to this at any point in the next day or so, or whenever you listen to this, a practitioner can only help you if you're being honest with them. They can't help you if you cancel. They can't help you if you're not being real, if you're not communicating. We cannot help you. We cannot help you if you're not being honest with yourself. Period. It's that simple. If you hide something from us, guess what? Most of us will find out because we're really good at what we do. We will figure it out quick too. Because I have to be real. I don't have time for BS. I have a bullshit meter, like something's up here. And I have no problem saying it. I'm not afraid of it. And that's because I've dealt with my own stuff, right? I'm here to help you get to a new level, but you need to be ready for that. This isn't about me. It's about you, right? I have my own practitioners, my own people that I go to for, hey, can you help me figure this out? You need a team to help you. This is not like, oh, this person is just going to fix everything. That's not how this works, you guys. It's just not. You need to start taking some serious responsibility for how you are living and how you are acting in life. And I say that because all of those things work in tandem together. And if you are not allowing yourself to be present in life, you won't get there. Because there's no magic pill. That's the reality. There is no magic pill. There is stuff that will help and balance you out and help get you better. But this is where I'm going to say, the magic pill is you. It's that simple. It really is that simple. It's you taking a chance on yourself. It's you saying, I need help. It's you saying, it's time. That's true responsibility. You are your own cure, but nobody wants to talk about that. That's the real tea, folks. And when I say that, I don't mean you don't need help. I don't mean that like you don't need to hire someone to help you out of it. Like, yes, you do. I do. We all do. All practitioners have somebody. We have a practitioner that helps us. Like, I'm not saying you don't need guidance. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying you are your own magic pill. When you make that decision to go, I'm not doing that anymore. When you make that decision as a mom to go, I need to help my kid. When you make that decision as a mom to go, I'm done abusing my body. When you make the decision to say, I'm no longer going to be a victim, you are the magic pill. Do you hear me? Because that's the real truth. But we've been told that we need to give up our power and go all these places, when in reality, your body knows, your heart knows where to go. You just need to ask the question. Your heart and your body will lead you to the person, whether it be me, whoever, to the person that needs that, or I should say that you need, right? Because your body resonates with people. Your body goes, that guy, that girl, I need her, I need him, right? It's like a friend. It's like, you know, when you're in a room of people and you have this, like, you see someone, or like you walk in the door and you're like, I want to talk to that person. It's because your body knows that that person is going to like light you up. Your body knows it. And then you ever been around somebody who's like super negative and super like, whoa, like kills your body, like kills your energy? Your body knows and it's like, step out of that. That's not good. That's not good. Get out of it, right? Your body knows. It's the same thing, you guys. You're just using, when you use alcohol and sugar and overindulge and do all that stuff, It's your fault. Period. Start to take some responsibility for the fact that you are your problem. I know it's a tough pill to swallow, but you are your problem. Just like you are your solution. If you literally said, I need, like I've asked the question of, okay, where's the next seminar? Where's the next, who's the next teacher? Or do I need to go back to that teacher to learn more, right? I'm asking myself the question, guess what? That will come back to me because I'm asking the question of, what do I need to learn next? Or what do I need to learn deeper? I'm taking responsibility for myself to go, that's where I'm going. And that's where I need to go and continue to grow, right? You need to take some responsibility and start asking yourself the question of, maybe this is the time that I'm realizing this is the time for me. This is the year, maybe the next couple of years for me, for nobody else, for me, right? Clients, obviously business and helping people, but this is the year to grow. This is the year, and it might not be the same for you. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying for me personally, I'm telling you where I'm at to help you maybe start thinking and using your brain and your own thoughts to create your reality. Because remember, what you believe, you will get. So if you don't believe that you deserve to get healthy, you won't. It's that simple. If you don't believe that you deserve to have an amazing partner next to you, you're not going to. You're going to have a crappy partner. If you believe that, you don't deserve to be rich or prosperous, you won't. And you're just going to be chasing the same crap all the time, right? Y'all need to learn how to let go. Let go and realize that you don't know everything. I don't know everything. Shoot, there's a lot of things I don't know, right? And I can own it. Can you own that you don't know everything, that you need help? That's on you. It's on you. You are your own magic pill. Okay? So I hope this helped. I hope you realize that you have more power in you than you think you do. You just need to start using it and not be ashamed when you say, I need help, and not be ashamed to go, this is where a lot of people have trouble. It's okay to say no. I had that same problem. I was a yes man for the longest time. And then I finally was like, you know what? No, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm done. And people were like, wait, you don't want to? No, I don't. But you should. I don't want to. I don't want to. When was the last time you said no to something? As opposed to always saying yes, that's a challenge for you. When was the last time you said no because you didn't feel like it? That's where I'm going to leave this. Have a good day.